me do meet, old man, it's you I want to see. Not the police. Remember that, won't you? Don't be so gloomy. After all, it's not that awful. But what the fella said. In Italy, for 30 years under the Borgias, they had warfare, terror, murder, and bloodshed, but they produced Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, and the Renaissance. In Switzerland, they had brotherly love. They had 500 years of democracy and peace, and what did that produce? The cuckoo clock. So long, Holly.
Xbox!
You think you can tell us what to do? Yeah. You think you can tell us what to win? You think you better? Yeah. Well, you better get ready to bow to the master.
It's sexual, baby. And I want to give it all to you. Yeah, right on. I'm right here for you. I know it's gonna be good to you. Yeah.
I'm Benthelooney. I love to have sex. I jump from this person to the next. Always on the prowl, like a predator on prey. Except I'm a lover, and everybody's my bae. Your girlfriend is cute. Is she free this afternoon? Too late. Already did her. She got the spoon. 3 things I love. That's girls, women, and bitches. I even love dudes with wieners too big for their britches. It makes me wonder in my life, where did this all begin? Hey bitch, stop sucking a bit. I'll be with you in a second. Where was I? Oh yeah, how I became a sex god. As far back as I can remember, I've made it with my rod. I got a dick so big Godzilla couldn't stop it. I can do you in the mouth and still dodge all your spit. Ain't nothing on this earth that can resist my dong. Once we're in the bedroom, it's on like Donkey Kong. Honey, daddy, baby, whatever you want to call me. I've learned from all the best porn, whether drawn or 3D. I tried to be a porn star, but there were too many distractions. I did every girl before the director said action. I'm down with Larry Flint, I call him Wheels for short. He calls me up, and I give the guy some love support. Honeys, playmates, penthouse pets galore. I've been banging bitches since the age of 4. My kindergarten teacher was all over my stick. She swallowed so much cum she had to call in sick. I last so long I can screw people dead. Hey, where'd all these chicks come from? Oh well, all of you in bed. I'm Benthelooney, I'm a sex maniac. I'm Benthelooney, get on your back. I'm outrageous, they scream and they bawl. I'm Benthelooney, give me a blow. Every orgy doesn't start till I say it's time. Meanwhile, I got hoes moaning on my sex hotline. Big tits, small tits, any size will do. I was into extra thick before it was cool. Val Venus only wishes he was lucky like me. When I arrive, the Godfather's hoe train takes a knee. I've been with Marilyn Monroe, I plowed her ghost. Afterwards, meh, I had more fun with Jeff Probst. On his deathbed, I was the one Hefner prayed to. I got my own harem that I call the bitches brew. My life is eat, sleep, and sex 24/7. I banged every chick at 7-Eleven. I'm STD free, no condoms required. Don't audition for my strip club, you're already hired. Hey wait, you stop, let's see some ID. Says here you're only 17, don't try to fool me. Get out of here, that'll get me in trouble with the feds. You can call me back when you're a co-ed. You're probably wondering what turns me on. Well, I got a list here you won't finish till dawn. Oils, threesomes, gangbangs, piercings, and lots of tats. I'm a big man with a big appetite. What's wrong with that? I'm banging some chick while I write this now. Meanwhile, some black guy's pounding my butt. Ow! Latinas, Japanese sisters, Japanese girls are all great. I love any hot chick. I don't discriminate. Sure, stud, you can dominate me all you like. Not you, girl. You better suck me while I call you a dyke. Oh, Scotty, slap me around and call me a honky. Whoa, easy with the whip and mace, Courtney. Fine, girl, you can be on top. Just take it easy. Wait, slow down. You're starting to make me queasy. Okay, sometimes my sex life goes haywire. But who cares? When you fuck like me, gigolo for hire. Oh no, my rent payment is due yet again. Well, better take out a loan to pay. Anyone got a pen? I'm Benthelooney. I'm a sex maniac. I'm Benthelooney. Get on your back. I'm outrageous, they scream and they bawl. I'm Benthelooney, give me a blow. Okay, honestly, having sex is great and all, but don't pay the bills, does it, ma? You were right, I should have been some rich businessman. Those guys are ugly as shit, but they still get the women. It's true what they say, good looks aren't everything. but Southern charm was all I had. Now I got nothing. So this stick may be a friend to the ladies and guys, but all it is to me is an extra thick pant size. Well, the fun is over. Now I'm on the street. No food at all, not even carpet to eat. I'm just messing with you. This here's the life. I have a penthouse mansion, no need for a wife. I'm every Republican's nightmare come true. I'm the perfect proof that this can happen to you. Take it from me, kids. Eat, sleep, and fuck. Soon you'll start to have nothing but good luck. But I'm the king, so stay off my turf. Hey look, bikini chicks. Who's up for a surf? Well, guess that's all I have to say, really. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going back to being sexy. Alright, Scotty. What do you say we do round 2? Want to do my butt while I beat Courtney with a shoe? Whoa, take it easy, Court. I was just kidding. Now quit crying and do my bidding. When I come in your mouth, you better swallow this time. Hey, what the hell are you listeners still doing here? It's past your bedtime. I'm Benthelooney. I'm a sex maniac. I'm Benthelooney. Get on your back. I'm outrageous. They scream and they bawl. I'm Benthelooney. Give me a blow.
My name's Jeff, but you could call me Allie, because I suck dick in the alley.
Boys. All I really want is boys. I want them to treat me like a toy. When I'm around them, I feel the biggest joy. I especially like the ones who eat their soy. I've kissed every Donson, Dick, and Troy. I like to ride them like a cowboy. I don't want no stinking tomboy. What I really want is just boys. When I was young, I asked this cute one on a date. I sat at Darcy's and he told me to wait. I was excited, but too bad he was late. He showed up and said that he was straight. I was pissed at him, but then we ate. He told me I was stupid to take the bait. He was actually a girl by the name of Kate. So I smacked her in the head with my plate. Boys, they satisfy me like no girl can. Forget the gal and get yourself a man. I've seen them from the States all the way to Japan. I like to stick my dick in a running fan. I don't know why I said that, I misspoke and. I want to cuddle with Tarzan. I want at least 10 inches and nothing less than. I want an 18-year-old twink whose skin is tan. His name was Nick. He was hot and pretty fit. I asked him if next to him I could sit. He put his hand on mine and my teeth began to grit. I rubbed his crotch and I almost shit. The son of a bitch, he had a clit. I asked what the hell and he would admit her name was Sue and thought she had wit. So I bent down and covered her face in spit. Boys to call me Sonny, boys to spank my ass, boys to deep throat me, boys to tug my leash, boys to make me feel special, boys to satisfy my hunger, boys to pack my fudge. No girls allowed.
You go. Where shall I go? What shall I do?
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
I got a boyfriend now, and I ain't going back. I got a boyfriend now. Yes, he's big and black. I got a boyfriend now. Girls don't do anything for me. Her name was Layla. She was as sweet as she can be. I really loved her. and we had ourselves a fling, and then all of a sudden, she went and broke up with me. So now heartbroken, I wanted to end it all, but then he came and swept me off my feet, and before you know it, I was sucking on his balls. I got a boyfriend now, and I don't give a shit. I got a boyfriend now. I swallow, I don't spit. I got a boyfriend now. Chicks don't do anything for me. His name is Big John Sally, and boy is it a shame that he's mine, and nobody else can have him. But let me tell you, he really lives up to his name. You see, fellow men, women just ain't for us. They like to nag and drive us up a wall. How many chick flicks can you watch before you flip and cuss? I got a boyfriend now. You wanna bet? I got a boyfriend now, and he really makes me sweat. I got a boyfriend now. Bitches don't do anything for me. He treats me right. He ties a leash around my neck. He treats me like a dog. I'm his little white boy bitch. But I actually enjoy it, so hey, what the heck? When we make love, I obey his big black dong. Except, he left me chained up in this room, and I haven't seen him since I started this song. I had a boyfriend once. Can someone send some help? I had a boyfriend once. Don't make me have to yelp. I had a boyfriend once. Maybe girls ain't so bad for me. Imagine being somebody that you know is unique, but everybody you know will call you a freak. Having mostly female friends, not being into guy stuff, never wanting to hurt myself and get too rough. Then there were times I liked seeing guys nude. I thought it was normal for guys to like dudes, but turns out I'm not supposed to think that way. Going to church taught me God hates gays. But I liked girls too. Something didn't make sense. Being this way made me feel I was committing offense. So I kept my mouth shut. I didn't say a thing. Mostly because I didn't know the backlash I could bring. It wasn't until my teen years I finally realized I was something that would normally be despised. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't tell my family. I couldn't even tell the folks in my school faculty. With no one else to turn to, I went to a friend, and he assured me that it wasn't the end. He didn't care what I was, but who I am inside. It was a relief to have no more feelings to hide. I am who I am, and that's not a lie. Yes, world, I admit it. I'm bi. I ain't confused. I know who I am. I ain't confused. Who gives a damn? I ain't confused. I like girls and guys. I ain't confused. Why should I lie? People think it's impossible to like two genders. They must think I'm some kind of bender. But it's true. It's defined biology. This stuff don't just exist in Greek mythology. I don't mind. I just go with my gut. On a date, I go home happy no matter what. I felt weird when I was little and didn't know what was up. But since I came out, I embraced who I am. I'm a young pup. Don't let anybody out there ever stop you from being you. There's nothing wrong with you. You are who you are. Anyone who hates you can chug a gallon of tar. Dress how you want. Love who you want. Don't tempt fate. You're not bothering anybody being yourself. No need to hate. Anybody who wants to be a dick to someone who's harmless should run away before I turn their bodies into a carcass. We can't help who we are. We are born this way. No matter if you're trans, bi, pan, lesbian, or gay. I love you all. You can always count on me for support. I won't turn away anybody of any sort. But no, times are changing. Things will get better. Our people are being more recognized as trendsetters. So live, breathe, learn, be a great person. Know from this point on, the problems won't worsen. I ain't confused. I know who I am. I ain't confused. Who gives a damn? I ain't confused. I like girls and guys. I ain't confused. Why should I lie?
I called Mama. She was so happy she cried. She wants you to have her wedding gown. It's white lace.
Yeah, that's good. I can't get married in your mother's dress. She and I, we are not built the same way.
We can have it altered.
Yeah, no, you don't. That's good. I'm going to level with you. We can't get married at all.
Why not?
Well, in the first place, I'm not a natural blonde.
Doesn't matter.
I smoke. I smoke all the time.
I don't care.
Well, I have a terrible past. For 3 years now, I've been living with a saxophone player.
I forgive you.
I can never have children.
We can adopt some.
But you don't understand, Osgood. I'm a man.
Well, nobody's perfect.
Trent Carpenter, you're a sweet little thing. When it comes to kinks, you're the king. Just as good a friend as great you are at drawing. Your talent and ability is really quite jarring. I mean this in a good way, you're quite sick. You knew this was coming, but I gotta say, extra thick. Wet Wasabi, I'm so glad to get to know you. I love your art, and I love you as a friend too. You've got so much talent, you're gonna go far. There's a future ahead of you, you'll be a star. Keep up the good work, keep your chin up as well. If anybody messes with you, give them some hell. Rozeki, hey man, it's been a while since we spoke. You've been through so much, I'd like to buy you a Coke. I still remember the first time you reached out to me. Having somebody like you as a friend is nice to see. Hope you're doing well through good times and bad. I want to talk again. Hope you ain't too mad. SB99, thanks for all the years of support. Even when I was a ranter, you were a good sport. You draw so much, how do you do it? You make me look like a lazy piece of shit. You know so much about cartoons, you make me blush. I can go on about you for hours, but I don't want to be mush. You're one of the best friends a guy could want. One of the most modest I know. You never flaunt. I can't wait to see more work from you later on. Not much else to say except, get her done. Ernie, can't believe that you and I started chatting. I ain't complaining, it's a good time we've been having. Your art is amazing, it's been inspiring. I've looked at it so much, it never gets tiring. Don't let what peeps say stop you from doing what you love. I love everything you make, you're a cut above. Wappa, damn man, your art is sick. One look and it gets me twiddling my dick. All your OCs get me to feel some things. I get all happy when Wappa's big black cock springs. Sending my love to you all the way to Trinidad. I'm proud of calling you a friend, you're totally rad. Brony495, you're a great fan and a better friend. You're always gonna have love on my end. You're so supportive and have been for years. Such a loyal and loving person, it brings me to tears. I know you'll go far in your editing career. Keep being a good person year after year. Kitty Villain, you're one sassy Brit. You're so fun to talk to, I can't stand it. Sure, we butt heads from time to time, but it's all in good fun. It's no bother of mine. I wish I could repay you for all you've helped me with. You mean a lot to me, and that's no myth. If anything is ever bothering you, you know where I am. I hope to make you happy again, cause I give a damn. Dell, you're my bro and I love you with all my heart. You've been my best friend for 11 years, where can I start? Remember the first movie we saw together? The good, the bad, and the ugly it was. We're birds of a feather. I'm sorry about all the times I made you mad. I never meant to hurt your feelings so bad. Here's to another 11 years and maybe even more. Never change, man. We're brothers to the core.
Hey, Ben, it's Boo. I've seen all the shit going down recently. Give me a call, mate. I'm a bit worried about you.
Welcome back to Ben Rant. When I was a kid, get the fuck out of here, man. Shut your damn lid. That's right, I'm back. The original cartoon wacko. Thought I was gone for good, but I got the drive of Rambo. For 10 years, people have tried to shut me up, but I ain't gonna get reamed anymore. I'm all grown up. People wanna mess with me. They don't know what they're doing. I'm the one with all the balls here. I'm gonna do the screwing. I'm a rowdy redneck straight out of Illinois. Don't fuck with me. I'm the original country boy. We got 2 rules where I'm from. Aim and shoot. Oh, think I'm kidding? Think I'm being cute? What can I say? I was born to piss people off. Since I was young, I've always made authority scoff. I came, I saw, I was born to raise hell. Half the folks who mess with me don't know how to spell. I got people who want to try to ruin my life. Maybe they should have a long combo with my hunting knife. You got nothing on me. I'm clean as a whistle. But I'll drop words on you like a nuclear missile. Go ahead, come at me, show all your disrespect. But you know that nothing ain't breaking this redneck. People think I should just have stuck to kid stuff, or shocked when I did my videos in the buff, but that's just who I am. I'm gonna rattle your cage. Years of being mistreated has filled me with rage. I shoot first and ask questions later. I'm a nice guy, no need to be a hater, but like all nice guys, they can finish last. Mess with me and my attitude will change fast. I ain't afraid to put this backwards attitude to the test. So if you never want to be on the receiving end, don't be a pest. Some guy trying to rat me out to my mom on Facebook. I'm a grown-ass man. I do what I want, you little mook. People offended by titties. Are we in preschool? Must be a low IQ. Try your best not to drool. If you don't like what I do, no need to scream and shout. You're free to go. Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. But most people are afraid to tell me off to my face. They want to talk shit behind my back some other place. Well, that's fine. I don't care what you do in your circle, jerk. Just don't bring your drama into my life just cause of my work. Your beef is with me. Keep my friends and family out of it. If I knew you in real life, I'd deal with you myself, you piece of shit. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that too far? Well, that's your own damn fault. I'm one angry son of a bitch and you opened that vault. Rule number 1, don't fuck with someone from the country. Otherwise, I'll test just how much your bones are crunchy. It's such a shame. I knew that we could have been friends, but you went too far, so that possibility has to end. Oh well, guess you can't please everybody. Ain't my fault your mood is just so shoddy. I'm a cool guy once you get to know me, but once you blow that chance, I sting like a bee. No matter what happens, I'm gonna keep doing what I do. If I ever stop, it's because of me, not you. I only listen to 3 folks, me, myself, and I. Oh, I'm sorry I offended you? Well, go somewhere and cry. I take comfort in knowing that I can be controversial. In this day and age, everybody wants to be commercial. Fuck that. I ain't 5 anymore. I'm a big boy now. I shock people so much, I make them say wow. Sometimes I even scare myself. I have no limits. I'm the kind of role model your kids shouldn't mimic. Just like Slim Shady, I just don't give a fuck. I piss off everybody from alt-righters, snowflakes, and cucks. Can you blame me? It's my need to get noticed. Seems the only way to get attention now is to not be bogus. Don't worry, I'm a sweetheart who loves some good chumming, but piss me off and you know what you got coming. I know I'm just a guy who draws cartoon titties, but allow me to address something seriously. Every day, every second, someone gets political, and then hundreds of others want to get cynical. I feel like everyone around me all have bad memory. Seems we've been arguing since the days of slavery. You got people on the left wanting to police everything, then you got people on the right guilty of the same thing. They claim to be patriotic, all about freedom, but the shit they believe in just makes them fucking dumb. Righties put their trust in a man who promised change. All that fucker's worried about is the New York Stock Exchange. Lefties are powder kegs, every little thing offends them. You even disagree with them a little, you're seen as scum. Don't snicker, right-wingers, I haven't forgotten your turn. How many times have you used libtard as a demeaning term? It seems that both of you forgot what America means. Now you just find yourselves arguing with Twitter teens. It's all about liberty. What about freedom of choice? Now you want to silence anybody who has a voice. If it's not a man saying who he wants to vote for, you're flipping over a photo shoot of some red-haired whore. Then you got Mr. Toolman comparing Hollywood to Auschwitz. Shut the fuck up, Buzz Lightyear. You don't know what real persecution is. Do you know what it's like being gay in the middle of the Bible Belt? Harvey Milk was killed for being queer. How do you think he felt? Held my people down for years, kept us from marrying. Now you changed your tune, it's a different flag you're carrying. Fuck that, we have a VP who thinks being gay is voluntary. I like to see him suck a dick to prove that, fucking Hoosier Huckleberry. Then there's a party all about liberty and justice for all. Then they treat gun owners like mentally challenged outlaws. Guns are for protection, it's right there in the Constitution, but in reality, guns aren't the problem, nor are they solution. Maybe we wouldn't have kids wielding guns if they were educated more, but we're too busy spending money on destructive and expensive wars. Don't worry, bankrupting the nation is okay if you don't kill innocent men. I'm gonna be on food stamps, but who cares? Make America great again! There's a civil war going on. What happened to this place? There's a civil war going on. Where's all the amazing grace? There's a civil war going on. We must get better, it's doable. There's a civil war going on. America the Beautiful. Now I believe you can think whatever you want. I can disagree with you and will still be nonchalant. But don't say I don't love this country because I believe in free speech. You protested what you didn't believe in too. Practice what you preach. Sometimes I wish that I had the freedom to punch. Why are we bringing up football players during Thanksgiving lunch? We got parents and children starting to hate each other, but those hands shouldn't be for hurting, but for hugging one another. People like to tell me that pornography is obscene, but I think the real offense is refusing kids a vaccine. No one's ever gonna tell me two people making love is wrong, but all of a sudden porn is a public health threat. Same old dancing song. Now for the folks who like to hashtag me too. Not all men are rapists, it was a man who created you. Just because we joke about rape doesn't mean we promote it. Putting us in the same category as scum who do it, that's bullshit! We're just like you, we believe in equality for all, but what you're preaching drives us men up a wall. Then we got folks preaching social justice making the problem worse. Making so much progress in so little time ain't a blessing but a curse. Racial prejudice from the 50s are coming back in style. Seeing people sympathizing with Nazis is downright vile. My grandpa was a POW in World War II to keep fucks like that out. Now we're laying down the welcome mat for their hatred to spout. But I believe in free speech. Guess I can't say much about it, but that don't mean I shouldn't be able to call out your shit. I love everybody, no matter what color they are. Why does everybody have to take race so far? If a bi-white redneck can suck a black dick, why can't we all get along, no matter if you're a man or a chick? Oh sorry, you're too busy PMSing on Twitter. That's fine, I'll leave you alone to be depressed and bitter. There's a civil war going on. What happened to this place? There's a civil war going on. Where's all the amazing grace? There's a civil war going on. We must get better, it's doable. There's a civil war going on. America the Beautiful. All this hatred and conflict I just want to shut out, but it's so hard to avoid. What's that about? The president himself is telling you not to believe your eyes and ears, and yet people go along with it. Is 1984 the current year? Ain't nobody gonna tell me truth isn't truth. That kind of manipulation won't work on the youth. Mama didn't raise no fool. I can't be fooled easily. I got my common sense even if I'm a dumb hillbilly. We should be doing what's best for the country, but everybody's too busy looking out for me. It's possible to hate high taxes and not support traditional ways. We'll be left in the dust if all of our traditions stay. What happened to compromise? What happened to kiss and make up? Now all our leaders do is argue about how much of our dollars they take up. It's not Republicans versus Democrats, it's rich versus poor. CEOs are rich enough, but they still only think of more. Must be nice having more money than you'll ever spend. When you buy solid gold yachts, there's not much left to lend. Meanwhile, I'd be lucky to afford ramen noodles this week. Asking for affordable healthcare is enough to get me called a commie freak. Well shit, I can't afford a loan to pay for my operation. Guess I'll just die. Really love this nation. In the USA, it's better to be dead than to be poor. It seems provide to the general welfare don't exist anymore. Here we are, common people pissing each other off for thrills, while political leaders smoke cigars with $100 bills. Why can't you all listen to what Abraham Lincoln said? A house divided amongst itself cannot stand.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world, there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful. But we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much and feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent, and all will be lost. The aeroplane and the radio have brought us closer together. The very nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness in men, cries out for universal brotherhood, for the unity of us all. Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world, millions of despairing men, women, and children, victims of a system that makes men torture and imprison innocent people. To those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass, and dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes, men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men with machine minds and machine hearts. You are not machines, you are not cattle, you are men. You have the love of humanity in your hearts. You don't hate, only the unloved hate, the unloved and the unnatural. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery, fight for liberty. In the 17th chapter of St. Luke it is written, the kingdom of God is within man, not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you. You, the people, have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Then in the name of democracy, let us use that power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason, a world where science and progress will lead to all men's happiness. Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite!
Woman's got her man, does all he can, but all she does is yell and complain, tells him to go fix the drain. He works so hard, all he wants is love, but she responds with pushes and shoves. She's trying to watch her show, leave her alone. The man goes to his cave, his only comfort zone. He spends too much time away from her. This ain't what their wedding vows were. They grow so far apart, and he asks why. Only real men cry. Can't pay the bills, he works overtime. She says he's never home and calls him slime. He doesn't want to yell cause he still cares, but she's unreasonable and starts throwing chairs. Not in front of the kids, they don't need to see this. Why can't you two just make up and kiss? She bites and scratches him and he can't reply. Only real men cry. Finally, some relief. He goes out with friends, but then she calls him and says that this is the end. She's filled out the papers, she's going her way, but the courts will come and take his kids away. Back to square one, paradise lost. He would fight for her at all costs. Now he's alone, nowhere to go. His wife is living well, and he's at a low. He's going to jump, didn't know this bridge was so high. Only real men die. Thought of you as my mountaintop. Thought of you as my peak. Thought of you as everything I had but couldn't keep. I had but couldn't keep. Hey Ben, I'm a fan. I just want to say hi. You're an inspiration, a king. I just can't lie. I look up to you. I want to be by your side. I want to be like you. Do what I love with pride. You're so funny, man. I love your videos. I hope someday I can come to your studio. Your stuff kept me from committing suicide. I was depressed, lonely. I constantly cried. You're different, Ben. You're not like those stuck-up hacks, the kind of YouTubers who will stab you in the back. I don't worry about that with you. You're quite unique. I don't know how you do it. It must be some technique. Never change, Ben. Never lose what makes you, you. If you ever piss me off, I honestly don't know what I'll do. But fuck that. I ain't gotta worry. Just keep that little warning in mind, or you'll be sorry. Oops, getting a little off topic there. But, while I got you, hey, what's up in the air? I got some cartoons I'd love to hear your thoughts on. There's a few of these that I love a ton. I hope you like them too, just give them a try. Just be yourself with them, then you'll get by. I know you won't disagree with me, you wouldn't do that. If I was next to you, I'd love to give you a pat. take care, Ben. Hope you get this soon. Maybe even reply to me by the afternoon. Until then, take care and have a great day, man. Sincerely yours, this is me, your biggest fan. Thought of you as my mountaintop. Thought of you as my peak. Thought of you as everything I had but couldn't keep. I had but couldn't keep. Hey Ben, me again. What's up with you? I found the drawings you made. What did you do? What the fuck? Is this what you broke into? Drawing porn of cartoon kids, you son of a bitch? I ought to fucking kill you and throw you in a ditch. Sorry, I ain't mad. I just think that's fucked up. This ain't you. Not the one I love, you goddamn Dixie Cup. What happened to the good old southern cartoon boy? Looks like he just now wants to play with his toy. Also, why do you hate that cartoon I recommended? I grew up with it. It's great. Are you fucking brain dead? I knew it. You become just another YouTuber. The kind that says fuck you to fans and uses rude humor. You fucking cussed. That's not right in the slightest. Don't you know that words can give folks a virus? That's it, Ben. I'm done with you. I can't take this anymore. I'm gonna kill you, your friends, and your family, you fucking whore. I'm gonna find where you live and make your life a living hell. Oh, fuck that. I got a plan that works just as well. There's a little girl who lives in my neighborhood. She's cute, better looking than any girl her age should. I know what I'll do. It's gonna be fun, and then I'll make sure it's the last thing I've ever done. I hope this haunts you for the rest of your life. You'll never live normally, never have a wife. You went and betrayed me when I asked you not to. Now you're gonna pay. You'll never forget what I'll do. I loved you, Ben. Why'd you have to go and do this? Shit. That's all I'm gonna write. I gotta go take a piss. Fuck off. I hate you. Don't speak to me again. And if you don't know, it's me, your former biggest fan. Thought of you as my mountaintop. Thought of you as my peak. Thought of you as everything I had but couldn't keep. I had but couldn't keep. Dear Mr. To Catch a Fucking Predator, this is the last note you'll ever get from my messenger. She's dead, Ben. She's bleeding next to my chair. The smell of blood and iron smells good in the air. The cops are on their way. I'm not coming out alive. You bastard. You just had to go take a dive. You made me do this, Ben. You created a monster. You think you're innocent drawing porn of cartoon characters? Fuck that. This is worse than you could ever imagine. Why'd you make me do this, Ben? This shouldn't have happened. Why didn't you just stick to YouTube, you perverted pedophile? Gee, those cops are sure taking a while. Anyway, for my final words, I just want you to know, I'm a grown-ass adult from Boise, Idaho. I had nothing to live for. Your videos were all I had, but never in a million years would I expect it to get this bad. I loved you, Ben. You meant the world to me. Now my life and how it ended will be for the whole world to see. This is the end, Ben, for you and your goddamn art career. I hope you blow your fucking brains out by the end of the year. Oh shit, the cops are here. This is it, the final showdown. They're at my bedroom door. They're gonna knock it down. I'm here, officers. Shoot me now. This is the fucking end. Oh shit, my message. I forgot to hit send.
5 George K. 5 George K. 5 George K. 496 Broadway between Bloom and Spring. F1. 1 through the first.
Hey friend, it's Ben. Sorry I'm just replying. I've been dealing with a lot of stuff, just clarifying. Anyway, thanks for being such a loyal fan. It's great to know my work has such a wide span. I know how depression is, I've dealt with it myself, but my videos only go so far. You really should seek help yourself. Not gonna lie, my life ain't really anything grand. I'm just some guy living in a normal house. It's pretty bland. That's really sweet you want us to be together. I'm not one for relationships, but I'm sure you'll find another. Sorry I didn't like something you love, just my opinion. Life goes on. Words shouldn't mean that much to you, that's a given. What can I say? Things change and creators evolve. I've always liked drawing as long as I can recall. They're just drawings, no need to get offended. I get they're gross, but your frustrations are comprehended. But it's what I love doing, so nobody's gonna tell me otherwise. Maybe it's best for us both to move on, I hope you realize. Hey listen, I don't take those kind of threats lightly. Stay the fuck away from me, my friends and my family. You're sick. I think you really should get some assistance. Please, don't do anything to that little girl. Just keep your distance. I ain't trying to be mean, just don't want you to do something stupid. Don't do something that'll cause your life to be ruined. A friend of mine showed me an article today that made me hurl. Some fucker got shot by police because he murdered a little girl. On the computer, they saw that he was writing a message. They didn't know who to. Come to think of it, it kind of sounds like you. Oh God. I sit back, I hear all that's said about me. I like to be a tough guy, but that's all you see. A lot of people like to assume who I am, but when I try to be nice, they just don't give a damn. I never ask for all this attention, all this drama. They don't seem to know a thing about karma. But please, I'd like y'all to hear me out for a sec. Might fall on deaf ears, but hey, what the heck. For once, I want you to forget about all the porn that I draw, and all the videos of me being stupid that you might have saw. And look at me as a person, a kind one at that. A man who wouldn't hurt anyone, and really loves cats. A guy who loves to read Shakespeare and poetry. On a hot day, I like to relax under a tree. I'm not all tits and ass, I have a personality. The kind of guy who cringes at brutality. I hang out with friends, like anybody else does. I don't surround myself with porn all day just cuz. I depend on my friends, they mean the world to me. That's a side of me that not everybody sees. But deep down inside, I'm just a sweetheart getting by. As cliche as it sounds, I wouldn't even hurt a fly. But nice guys get ate up. I force myself to adapt. I regret many of the times I went crazy and snapped. What hurts is people like to judge before they know. And I'm someone who has a lot of visions to show. I understand, a lot of my ideas rub people the wrong way, but I'm just a guy who has a lot to say. Don't let the art make you assume the person, because that doesn't let you see under the surface. This is the real me. I'm a lover, not a fighter. This is the real me. I'm a barker, not a biter. This is the real me. Like anybody, I have my limits. This is the real me. Controversy is only my gimmick. Most of you are probably having a hard time believing this. Well, this next verse is something you shouldn't miss. A lot of people betrayed my trust over the years, and many others said things that brought me to tears. So, my art and mouth ain't a result of some sick mind, but one calling for help in a world full of unkind, mixed with the need to create and be loved, while calling for peace brought on by a flying dove. People who call me a pedo should know I would never think of harming any kids. Anyone who would harm my cousins would get stabbed in the ribs. Truth being, I don't like being around kids who aren't family. The idea of being a parent is something that never crossed me. But I would love the idea of being an uncle for someone. If or when my friends have children, that would be fun. I'd be the best uncle I could, protect them like my own. Being some kind of father figure is a sweet idea now that I'm grown. Never had no brothers or sisters, spent a lot of time to myself. My best friends growing up were my pencil, papers, and bookshelf. Sure, I had neighbors I would play with a lot, but there were times I was abused and got fought. Boys will be boys, I guess, but some wounds never heal. I had some rough spots for somebody who's gentle as a seal. A late bloomer I was, never saw a naked girl till I was 16. Until then, I was dumb enough to believe girls had a wee-wee. The first time I jerked, didn't expect cum to go flying. I never seen that stuff before, I thought I was dying. Thought I was a sinner, thought I was gonna burn in hell. Would have slipped my wrist long ago if it wasn't for my best friend Dell. Beneath all these smiles is someone who battles pain. Drawing is one of the few things that keeps me sane. The more upset I am, the more screwed up my art gets. It's better to let it all out instead of call it quits. Hope is all you have when you don't believe you can do it. I'm my own worst critic. I break my own spirits. My friends always tell me not to beat myself to death. Seems I'll always hate my work until my last breath. But I ain't gonna let all this bring me down. I'm the one who wants to spread positivity around. If I can't love myself, at least I can love others. All of my friends are definitely my brothers. I know I look like a guy who likes nothing but jugs, but truth be told, I'm even more into hugs. I hope this track helped change your mind about me. If not, I don't give a fuck. I'm Ben the motherfucking Looney. This is the real me. I'm a lover, not a fighter. This is the real me. I'm a barker, not a biter. This is the real me. Like anybody, I have my limits. This is the real me. Controversy is only my gimmick.
What is it?
The stuff that dreams are made of.
Huh?
With a country boy, a country boy, a country boy. Don't go messing with a country boy, don't mess with a country boy. When I was a little bitty boy, baby, I cut my teeth on a big old tree. Mama filled my bottle from my moonshine still. My first meal was a bear she killed, a bear she killed, a bear she killed.